There is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Wolverines will kick it away to get this game going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Ohio State's offense starts in less than ideal field position off that poor return. And here we go. Wolverines and Buckeyes. Everything that's gone into this game for 365 days is about to play out right now.
And there's just something right? When you look out on that field and you see the colors on the field competing against each other. Maize and blue and scarlet and gray. Let's see what happens.
With the catch, it's Thurman. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him and picks up some positive yards.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Well, not a single player or fan on either side, Kirk, has forgotten what happened the last time they played. It was Ohio State in a rout.
Chris, it was just one of those days where everything was clicking for the Buckeyes, offensively making big play after big play, and the defense completely shut down that Michigan offense. Now it's a new day, brand new opportunity for Michigan to see if they can come back and compete with the Bucs.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
It's a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. To throw, it's Sayin. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Michigan's offense out there for their first possession. And with such a dangerous wide receiver on the field here, puts a lot of stress in the secondary. This strong safety, Kirk, maybe not necessarily built as a great coverage guy, who's going to have to be big today.
Yeah, he really is, Chris. He's known for his physicality. This safety's going to have to do a good job of cleaning up tackles, but also being an extra guy to play keep away. He's good at doing both, but this receiver has great ball skills and the ability to break away with speed. Going to be a unique matchup to follow.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And now the running back's got it again. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. Fires it on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Fights off a defender. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Here comes the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Woods. And they've got him for a sack. That'll be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Takes the handoff. It's Hall. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
To throw, it's Sayin. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's three-scoring. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Woods. Takes a quick catch. Tackle is made very near me.
The pass on
For a first down.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Morgan. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Then they get a drive going this time. First down. We're going to throw the football. Off target and incomplete. Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, whether it's in the shoe or the big house, when you have these two programs with all that's at stake today, you know emotions run high in a game known simply as the game. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Klein getting set up. It's a first down play. They get the second half started with the running play. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And this Buckeye team, Kirk, beginning to flex now and pulling away from their arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every one-on-one matchup, whether it's the offensive line being able to win, getting a hat on a hat, the backs being able to get out in space one-on-one, or these receivers getting downfield. The athletic ability of the Buckeyes on full display.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one off.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And they'll give it to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Receivers are bunched together. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back, it's Woods. Defense is coming after, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's got some room and some blockers here. Crosses the 10. And he steps out at the 4, close to a pick 6. Still a great play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up 1st and goal. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense. Well, the energy really building now, Cricket. They're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hall. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Breaking free at the 35. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running back with the football. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Takes the toss and heads left. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He hands it to the back. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Going the other way, can they catch him? The 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Dropping back, it's Woods. The pocket breaking down. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. Going with the old counter run here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be 23 yards, a chip shot. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. first and 10, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down?
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
They're set now to try the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That makes the score. Ohio State.
Now they get set to kick it away.
14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Breaks free. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, it's incomplete. He tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10 now. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. That's caught. It's Stewart. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Graham down the middle. It's Stewart. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they get him down after the completion. Here's the second down play. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he throws his third interception of the day. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.